Hi, I'm Candace Gardner with Matee Productions. We are here at Give Kids the World, which is a nonprofit organization that serves children with life-threatening illnesses.
Hi, my name is Pamela Landworth, President of Give Kids the World, and welcome to our village. Give Kids the World is a nonprofit organization that serves children and families from all 50 states and over 50 countries around the world. Now, these families are much like yours and mine, but they share a common bond. A child between the ages of 3 and 18 with a life-threatening illness whose one wish is to visit all the world-famous Central Florida attractions, and that's the wish that we are the destination for. Give Kids World Village is built on 70 acres. When the families arrive, they get to stay in one of these beautiful villas. But unfortunately, because of the growing need, for 70% of the year, we're forced to place families in off-property hotels. Because we made a promise many years ago when we first started that we would never turn down a child. And we've talked about how blessed we are to have so many wonderful volunteers. Well, 3 of those very special volunteers, Michael, Nathan, and Larry, have tackled an incredible challenge to raise enough money to build another villa so that more of our special families can stay here right at the village.
It all started with Give Kids the World, and we had a scheduled volunteer outing out there where we're going to go out there and serve dinner to the kids. And we had 12 people scheduled to go. 7 of them cut out. We only had 5 that could go. So Nathan and I were kind of scrambling, trying to find some extra people, running through the halls. And we bumped into Mike Kane, and we said, "Hey, Mike, Michael, let's get you over there, help us out." And he was like, "Yeah, I'm not doing anything tonight. We can go over there." So he came out and helped us, and we show up with 7 people. And we're talking to some people there, and like, "So, have you ever had less than 7 people show up to volunteer?" And the guy just kind of looked at us and walked away, clearly disgusted. And we got talking about the additions that they're putting on. They're building new villas, how they're trying to raise money for it. There was discussion came up about what we do for jobs, and we all work at Disney Sports. So one of the guys was like, "Oh, yeah, we know somebody who's running in your marathon next month, and he's looking to raise money. He's raising money per mile from different people. He's taking pledges." And he's like, "Yeah, he's donating that." And we all got to talking, and Mike Kane does his Mike Kane thing. He goes, "I know what we're gonna do." He's like, "We're gonna do the half Ironman."
And I'm sitting here thinking to myself, guys, I wasn't real serious about it. It was kind of half a joke. And the next day, when we got to work, we started talking. We were talking about the night before, and that half Ironman idea was still there. And we just said, you know what, let's give it a shot. Let's see what we can do.
A half Ironman consists of about a mile swim, about a 50-mile bike ride, and a half marathon, all of which is further than I've ever gone in my life.
Since then, it's just kind of taken a life of its own. We've gotten serious about the training. I think all 3 of us, I could speak for the other 2 guys, we've done a 180-degree turn in our lifestyle. And the best part is it's not just us anymore. We have other people that are helping us, and so it's become bigger than just, 3 out-of-shape guys getting fit to do a race. It's kind of, we actually have a cause now, and we have people working towards it.
I could probably go on for hours and talk about what I think this experience means to the families we serve, but it's probably best to hear from one of the families who experienced the magic of Give Kids the World.
Hi, I'm Steve Daugherty, and we're the Daughertys. And here to tell our story about when Mark was 2 years old and he was diagnosed with leukemia.
This day on his birthday, we had just gotten a fort and a slide and swings, and we had all the kids in the neighborhood bring over their little type toys, and it was like a park going on in the backyard. And so we're standing there looking at the children playing, and my girlfriend goes, "Susan, look at Mark." And Mark was just standing there, and all the other kids are running around. She said, he is on such good behavior. You know, I sure wish my 2-year-old acted like that. But when she said something, something went through my heart. Because what 2-year-old just stands there at his own birthday party? And I knew deep down that something was wrong. 6 o'clock, 6:30, I got the call from the doctor, and I was stunned because I really thought everything was okay. And I really didn't think doctors worked that late. And she told me, she said, Susan, she said, you need to pack 2 bags.
We're rushing Mark into the hospital. It's a life-threatening experience, and plan on being in the hospital for a duration of several days to weeks at this point.
And they said, well, they think it's probably going, they're thinking leukemia or aplastic anemia. And we were just stunned.
And we sat around on pins and needles, and 4 o'clock or so on that Tuesday afternoon, we had our family consultation. They said that Mark had AML leukemia, shock value hit in, and you go, why us? What did we do wrong? Why, we played by the rules? How's this kind of thing happen?
I remember clearly because the doctors were saying, oh, you have 24 hours to 48 hours to live, blah, blah, blah. Of course, my mom and my dad are crying and holding on to each other, and I'm a little bit worried, but I look at them and I said, I'm not gonna die. At 2 years old, I'm not gonna die. And for a 2-year-old to say that has to mean something.
I think one of my favorite memories of Give Kids the World is every kid that stays there, they get to put their name on a star, and inside the Magic Castle, along the roof, all the kids' little stars are stuck up there. So, and I don't even know what that number is too at this point. But thousands and thousands of families have been able to stay there through the years, and it's just a fantastic opportunity. So anything you guys can do that's out there tonight at that concert or at other events that these guys are trying to support, it's a great opportunity to get involved in people, not only here in the United States. They bring in people from all over the world, all different races, anybody, any family that's in the need with their kid of being critical and terminally ill. They take care of through these organizations. It's a fantastic experience, a fantastic organization, and I just encourage you to participate and help change the lives of other people and other families around the world.
Motivation behind training is 100% Give Kids the World. We were there tonight actually, serving dinner, and just walking into the place, you kind of get remotivated, rejuvenated. I know there are times where it'll be cold for Florida, it'll be 45, 50 degrees outside, and we'll go in and run on the treadmills, and you spend 40, 45 minutes pounding out a hard run on the treadmill, and there's not a lot to think about until you get back to that cause and the purpose of why you're doing that, why we're getting up at 5:45 in the morning, and why we're going back after work for another just physical beating that we're giving our bodies. 100% of that motivation lies within that building with those kids. We were coming back from a business trip actually, and this kind of threw me off. I wasn't really ready for it. We're coming back from Phoenix, and walking back from the bathroom, there's this little guy walking up, and he's got the bald head and a mask over his face, and the Give Kids the World t-shirt on. He's flying into Orlando for their trip down, and you just get goosebumps. I got him right now. You get goosebumps seeing that, and he's so excited, so happy because he knows where he's going, and it's like, that's the reason. That's why.
If I've learned nothing else from this experience, it's that by doing something yourself, you can motivate other people to act as well. It's not just the 3 of us anymore. Nobody believed that when we said we're going to do a half Ironman, nobody believed that we'd actually do it. But by us working towards it and other people seeing, hey, these guys are serious, these guys are out there to make a difference, other people are starting to make a difference as well. People are starting to go out to Give Kids the World more. People are trying to find their own ways to make a difference. These guys right here are making a video because they want to make a difference and Give Kids the World. So by us doing this, I think we've motivated a lot more change than we even thought would be possible. And that's what it's all about. We're relying upon people spreading the word about what we're doing. Raising the money is extremely important to us, but we're not going to be able to do it by ourselves. So let your friends and family know, 3mg.com. Go there. If you donate $1, if you donate $1,000, doesn't matter as long as you're making a difference. We want everybody to feel the sense of accomplishment when we cross the finish line.
You got wires going in. You got wires coming out of your skin. There's drop blood on your wrist. You'll draw blood on my fingertip, running down corridors through automatic doors. Got to get to you, got to see this through. First night of your life, curled up on your own, looking at you now, you would never know. I see it in your eyes, I see it in your eyes. You'll be alright. I see it in your eyes, I see it in your eyes. You'll be running down corridors through automatic doors.